Yes, my people, it's Audi League. For the last time, Audi League is live again. We're out here on the GCOR GT YouTube channel, you know the rest. I'm back again, everyone's back again, and it really feels like the season is just beginning. You know, in a few more minutes time we'll be getting into the action, qualifying session, and one of the two championship protagonists is here. Ethan is here, and Ethan, 3 points behind Mateus as it stands, will need to score more than 3 points to win this title as it stands. But Mateus yet to join, yet to arrive at the track. The question is he coming? when he make it to the track on time, and he is here. So Mateus is here now. So the two championship protagonists are in the house, in the building, and on the track with a chance to obviously take the title. So it's anyone's game. Anyone's game right now in the final race of Audi League. And of course, it's not just the chance for the protagonist to have a crack at the title, but also for everyone else to make their mark, and it's the final chance to really officially prepare for proceedings in the upcoming Elite Series season 3, bigger than ever before. It's looking to be an exciting season, and glad everyone is along for the ride. Let's look at the championship just right now, and Joke also has a very, very slim chance of getting it. I mean, since we have 9 drivers now, there is a chance that Joke can get it, but he has to be on his A game. But I'm pretty sure the second tiebreaker is... Hold on a minute. The second tiebreaker was poles. Let's check it to be actually sure. Well, if Joke gets pole, then he would have a chance. If he doesn't, then the third tiebreaker is podiums. Yeah. And then obviously the third tiebreaker, podiums, that's a... Fourth tiebreaker is fastest laps. What's that saying? Yeah, so... Oh, this is mad. Let's just hope it... No offense to Joe, but let's hope it doesn't happen. Because the mathematics on that one's gonna be crazy. So, qualifying starting very soon. Let's get onto the track, see how everybody is finding things. Got Jensen back in the game. Jensen's back on the track, going again. I think, was Red Bull Ring his last race for Panther Sim Sport in Elite Season 1? I'm not too sure. It was one of his good tracks though. I do remember that vividly. He did perform well at this track. We can't front. In fact, let's even go back and check that. Yeah, podium finish here last in Elite Season 1. So he does have a good track record here. And I believe this was also Joey's first race for Panther Sim Sport, was at this track too. So Panther Sim Sport and their drivers, I mean Jensen and Joey, that's a serious track for them. Track of first and last. Ethan Kite on the track, and he's locked in, ready to go, because he knows he could be one race away, one good result away from the championship possibly. And his championship run has not been one of wins as much. Hasn't won all season, but it's been about consistently being there and picking up points. That's allowed him to carry this momentum through, and he's in a decent position here. Has to perform better than Mateus. Again, has to score more than 3 points. 3 points more than him, I should say, because Mateus does have the win tiebreaker over him. Has more wins. Mateus in the pits right now, just gathering his thoughts, as is Gold as well, and Joe. Everyone else on the track, drivers on the track right now, and Stig is out here as well. Haven't seen Stig in a while, and he's back in the paddock as well. So brilliant to see Stig back in the paddock, back on the track, and of course Panther Sim Sport colours, because he was their man back in the day in Elite Series. And you got J Jeff speeding down the track, and that livery is very interesting. Oh my days, I've just seen it. He is Elite ready after all. J Jeff really is Elite ready. He's got the Elite Series colours. That's actually kind of cool. Have you got to see that from another angle? Pause. It's got the logo on the front. Hey, let's see that from Chase Cam. Oh, I've just messed it up. Hold on. It says the series that makes you go good. Goodness me. Oh man. That's proper mind games. And on the back as well. Can't lie, let's go to the museum, man. Let's go to the museum. That's really cool, man. That's really cool. Flip it out. Wow. Okay. That's really cool, man. That's a cool livery. Qualifying about to begin then, obviously. Nine drivers, 10 minutes, and an infinite possibility when it comes to moments. And we've had so many incredible moments here at this track, man. Obviously in Elite Series, obviously when I commentated in Porsche Cup, that was a crazy race. There's always been a crazy location, whether it comes to Elite Series or GT3, even Gen 2, even F1. Had its fair share of crazy moments here. It's a staple of GCOR, man. You're never really gonna complete a season and not find this on the schedule in GCOR, man. It's a staple of the series, staple of the league. Every season you have to make your stop here. And yeah, man, the list of winners at this track, I mean, we can go through it right now. Let's just show everyone. Obviously I'm one of them. I have to just say that, I have to make that clear. I've won here before in GT3. Shakona's got a win here, Gen 2, Season 1, Season 2 I believe. Who got in Season 2? It was Driver or Lightning. Driver won the sprint, so the race. So yeah, Driver won that one. You get me? Everyone's won here before, man. It's crazy. Season 1 of Elite, obviously that was who was that? That was Blank, wasn't it? Blank won it then. So yeah, man, the list of winners is amazing. You got champions in there, Hall of Famers in there, who can add their list to it right here. Everyone announcing that they're ready to go. Alright, let's do it. Alright guys, who's your shout for pole? Who do you think gonna get it? Oh yeah, Roscoe did win as well in Season 3. Yeah, that photo finish, I did forget. Yeah, the photo finish with Joel, I almost forgot that one there. So yeah, man, we've had some amazing moments at the Red Bull Ring, man, in this league, and you might see some more right here. Let's go. Qualifying about to begin. Who is ready to go? Who's ready to take pole? Will it be Ethan? Will it be Mateus? Let's find out. Yeah, I remember that still. The commentary was crazy. I think we're chicks, man. Very passionate commentator, man, we must say. We can't lie, we can't front. So the car is ready to exit the paddock. Joe Cast also among us now as well. Just missed qualifying. So Ethan is out first. So Ethan, Joey, Driver. Then it'll be Joel, Stig, Jensen, J. Jeff, and then Mateus. So the championship protagonists at the front and the back of this field. Andrea's also entering at the last minute. So we're gonna have 11 here for the final round of Audi League. Packed crowd ready to see this championship spectacle. Gold is now at the very back, but it's Ethan currently running things. Somebody went back to the pits, or did they? No. Now someone has. It's J. Jeff. So Ethan finishing the outlap. Let's see what he can do. He's got Joey behind him, but then again he's got clear air. I keep saying this every qualifying session, it's important to have clear air in front of you. You don't want to be focusing on what's in front of you, possibly impeding your lap. I keep saying this. And Ethan, he's been locked in, you can tell he's been locked in. We've seen the TikToks. Let me not even talk about that. I don't want to ruin, I don't want to trigger any commentator's curse. So first sector 20.0, Joey 20.3, driver 20.3 as well, Jensen 20.0 as well, so level with Ethan. Mateus on a 19.9, so he's a 10th up on everyone so far. Advantage with Mateus. We see Ethan continuing his lap, coming towards the end of the middle sector, and we'll see what the time is. Mateus currently with the advantage of everyone that's currently done on their first lap. Ethan coming to set the benchmark in the middle sector, and of course still time to gain and lose in the last sector. 54.7 from Ethan. Joey next across the line, 55.6, so still the advantage is with Ethan, 54.7. And yeah, he's done it. So Ethan is currently ahead provisionally. Coming through the final two corners, advantage is with the Frenchman, but what has happened in the last sector on this benchmark time, every lap feels special now at this last stage of the season. 18.5 from Ethan. Joey with a 19.4. Driver now crossing the line, 19.9. Jensen faster for 18.4, but it was a penalty on that lap. Mateus also got a penalty, and Mateus' lap was an 18.4 as well, so it would have been faster than Ethan. So Ethan did come out again, boxed again. Joey's improving in the first sector. He's got a penalty, so his lap won't count. Joke is now on his first flying lap, and let's see the time. Is it 20.3? He's about 3 tenths down on Ethan and 4 tenths down on Mateus' first sector. So it's currently Joey's on an out lap, so his driver next up to go, and then it will be Jolt behind him, who's also on a flyer. I'm pretty sure driver will pit though, because the fuel does look a bit low. He's improving though. He's up by 3 tenths, challenging Joey's time, and then of course more drivers get to set laps. Jolt is coming towards the end of the middle sector now. Remember, it's a 54.7, 55.4 from Jolt. Driver coming to the line, he's decided not to pit, so I imagine after this lap he's going to reset. But let's see what the time is. Can he improve? Has he found improvement? Yes, he has. 19.3, goes ahead of Joey. Jolt now next across the line. That's right on the limit there from the fin, but is it enough? A little bit loose on the exit, comes across the line. 19.2, slots into P2 with that lap right there. Stig now also on his lap, on his way. Stig says a 20.8. Gold also on his way now to set his first flying lap, and we're around halfway through this qualifying session, and the timing sheets remain in Ethan's favour. Mateus and Co yet to set laps, legal laps that is. Gold coming to cross the line, and he goes second now at 18.9, so another driver in the 118s, and it's Gold who enters the 118s. J. Jeff is next across the line now. If he gets pole, I'll say it. Oh, he loses the car. Engine damage for J. Jeff on the exit of the corner, and so the lap time will not come just yet for J. Jeff. Mateus then, what can he do? Of course, he's already set a lap. 54.8, it's a 10th down on Ethan's middle sector, and that's Ethan's best middle sector. I think Ethan's on a lap here. Ethan's about to finish his lap. Has he improved? Has he found time? Just misses out on an improvement. More drivers behind him. Driver setting his lap, starting his lap. Mateus finishing his lap, and it is faster by 3 tenths over his championship rival. Big statement there from Mateus, and he is here. He is not here to play, should I say. Joey goes into the pits. Jensen now with an 18.7, so that's 4 drivers in the 18s. Jensen goes to P3. Everybody is really beginning to up the gears, showing their times. Gold with an 18.8, gets close to Jensen, doesn't beat him though. Jensen's still on his way. 6 minutes gone. Jensen's purple in the first sector. What about Mateus as he comes through and near the end of the middle sector? Driver moves out the way. Mateus on his way now. Doesn't have to focus on what's in front now, could just focus purely on what the timing sheet says. And Mateus is purple by 2/10. Mateus continuing to improve. Ethan on an outlap, so he's seen Mateus go faster. He's seen Jensen Gold catch up as well. He has to get on his bike here, and he really has to up the pace, pick up the pace I should say. Mateus though, no pressure just yet. Mateus has gone into the 117s. 117.9 from Mateus. Big statement as qualifying nears its end. Can anyone get on with his pace? Jensen, can he do it here? Jensen 18.2 goes ahead of Ethan. Ethan's back in the pits there. Didn't like how that first lap was shaping up. Gold is next to go, and these guys in the 118s all getting faster it seems. Gold improves again, is getting closer to Ethan, and Ethan, who looked dominant for a while there on pole position, and it's falling away from him here because Mateus 117.9, and that looks nearly untouchable if I'm honest with you. Can anyone challenge it? Jeff coming to the line again. Can he get the final corner right this time? He does, and it's just flat to the floor. What time can you produce? Jeff goes P8 20.0. Jensen's still going. 2 minutes left in this session, and I can imagine if I was Jensen, this would be your last run. He's up though. He's up on Mateus's time. Purple sector in the middle sector. Has to get this right in the last sector, because if he doesn't, to be fair actually, Jensen could probably get another lap done. He could probably get another lap done here. So Jensen putting his all into this last lap, and then he's going to cross the line and probably immediately reset, come back out. What is the time saying? He's done it. 17.8. Jensen goes to provisional pole, and a minute and a half to go here. Jensen has to get going. Mateus on the outlap. Ethan just starting his push lap. Anyone else flying? Stig has gone in 118.1. Where has that come from? Stig from nowhere has brought Ethan down to 4th place. What a lap from Stig. Ethan on his way though. And Joey's in the 118s. Everyone's getting faster here. The times are cascading right now. Stig goes to P3, but he's done for the day. He won't get another chance. Ethan has to be perfect on this lap right now if he is to get anywhere near Mateus. 6.5 tenths in the red right now, according to that previous lap, the previous best that he had. He's up by a 10th on his personal best. Ethan a few corners to go. Has he done enough here? I mean, if he doesn't get pole, you at least want to be within striking distance of your opponent, of your championship rival. Has he done enough here? Can he get himself up to P3 or maybe even do better? Misses out, and that is crucial there. Ethan might have another go at it though. He's reached the line in time. He's reached the line in time. Jensen missed the line, so he won't get a chance to improve. Mateus is now on his way. Final corner. Mateus goes a little bit wide though, cuts some grass on his way, and doesn't find the improvement as a result. So Mateus stays P2. The top 4 looks to be set. Ethan's gone wide, so that's surely his lap over with as well. He's going to continue, keep his foot in it. And it's only Ethan we're waiting on now, but I don't think he's going to be improving. We'll keep looking, of course, but it looks to be all said and done at the top 2. Jensen has taken provisional pole. Let's see the middle sector though for Ethan. Yeah, it doesn't look good for him. Could still get himself P3 with a good final sector, but it seems that the top 2 is all done and dusted right now. So he's done. He's got a penalty. So I have to grid over with then. Jensen takes pole. Mateus, Stig, Ethan, Gold, Joey, Driver, Jeff, and then Joe Cost and Andrea behind. So that's over and done with then. And Mateus is in prime position right now to lift the Audi League trophy, with Jensen on pole for the second time this season. Is it second time or third? I need to even check that one there myself. With Jensen, he found that lap there, and credit to Stig as well. He found the lap from seemingly nowhere. He was in the 120s, 190, then it's a 118.1. The stars lining for Stig, and he gets P3, snatched it from Ethan, who has to settle for P4 when it's all said and done. Who are we waiting for to cross the line? I don't even know. It will end in a second anyway, I'd imagine. Jensen's third pole of his career then in the Audi League. So he took pole at, is it Watkins Glen as well? They took pole. No, it wasn't Watkins Glen. Where was it then? I know it was Fuji. Fuji was one of them. What's the other one then? I guess we will never know. What we do know is he's taken pole here in this one at the Red Bull Ring, Audi League, pole position number 3. And Jaconas puts his money on Mateus. Crazy. I don't think Jaconas has ever lost a bet before, so that makes sense. And you know, champions, they know what it takes. But the odds are definitely in Mateus' favour right now. Let's just change to practice endurance race. I should have changed the grid as well. Shame. Either way, we know what the grid is. Just gotta get it there. Nah, love, bro. Alright, let's set the grid. Huh? The whole thing just died. Crazy. Oh wait, hold on. More people have TSP2, Stig third, then Ethan, Gold was 5th, so it was Jork 6th, then Joey, Driver was 8th, so then there was 9th was J Jeff, and then yeah, keep us that for now. Oh, Fairs, yeah, that makes sense. Wonder if Gold's coming back. So in the meantime then, he's coming back, Yeah, I saw it. His game crashed. In the meantime, though, let's ask the question. The question's got to be... I don't even know what I was going to ask. Okay, fine. Everyone in the chat right now, who do you say is going to win this race? I mean, with the championship, I mean. Well, race and championship. Who do you think is going to win the race and championship? I'm not saying anything. I think, based on what we know, Ethan's backing himself. Of course. You've got to back yourself. Team Interceptor. He's got the best chance on pole position, but then again, we have seen in Audi League, man, anything is possible. We saw Trial Mountain, of course, and let's not even mention that there to bring any sort of bad luck there. I won't mention, I don't care. Chick saying Mateus for both. So let's look at the points right now to see the position that's required for everyone to win this championship. Let me just adjust the grid real quick, because I know gold was P5. So what will be required then, because Mateus is 3 points ahead, and the point system goes like, it's like 10-7, no 10-8-6, sorry, 10-8-6. Because the point system is 10-8-6. What would happen then? Ethan will have to win this race, and Mateus have to finish third or worse, with no fastest lap, in order for Ethan to win this. So it's possible, but then again, we've seen it happen before, have we? Or we might see it happen today. We've seen things happen before similar to this in GCOR Audi League. It's just like that. Okay, one more grid adjustment. Driver was 8th. Alright. Let's ask everyone if they're ready. Of course, same rules as before. One safety car. Mateus unveiling his strategy before the masses. Whew. This has the feeling of a this really does have the feeling of a big matchup right here. And give Gold a bit of time to kill this B, to deal with it. The last thing you want when you're racing Audi League, bro, is to have a B flying around. But then again, the Bs, I heard the Bs love Audi League, man. Yeah. I heard the Bs love Audi League, man. Yes, we are, man. We've got to make sure the B has a safe place to like sit down and watch the action, man. That's what I'm saying. Make sure the B's comfortable, man, because you get me, Audi League. It's serious business, man. It's serious business. Alright, man. The B's driving the car. I mean, I've never seen that before, but there's a first for everything. Of course, GCOR GT, man, we don't discriminate. Anyone can drive. We don't discriminate around here. Oh gosh, that's not good. I need to spill water on myself. Alright, let's start the race now. Let's start the race. Let's go. It's time for Audi League. The finale, man. What a season it's been. And it's reaching its climax right here. Serious ending right now. Mateus and Ethan will go head to head for this championship. 2 positions separating them as it stands right now. 2 positions, 5 lights, and 40 minutes. How many twists and turns will there be? Only 9 turns in Austria, but I'm expecting many more throughout this race. Here we go for the last time. Audi League is underway. And the start by Jensen was good. Mateus also got a good start alongside him. Stig beating Ethan off the line. Gold has also beaten Ethan off the line. Mateus on the inside has taken the lead. Has he gone wide? He has. And Jensen has followed him. Look at Ethan gaining positions right there. Ethan gains 2 positions. Mateus comes out in front. But does Mateus have a penalty because of that? He doesn't. So it's Ethan immediately getting behind his championship rival, challenging down the inside. A little bit of a nudge, a little bit of a bump, a bit of contact. And Ethan has taken it. They're still side by side. Stig getting involved. Stig taking it 3 wide. Oh man! Stig on the grass. Mateus hangs on. Ethan behind him. Has to go around the outside. Is Ethan going to try and do it here? Stig gets to the inside of him. And Ethan nearly gets turned round. Oh man! All sorts of carnage. Mateus somehow holds on to the lead there. Ethan was challenging him all the way. Stig now challenging Mateus around the outside. Joey has passed Ethan in the meantime. So Ethan back to basics, back to 4th, when it looked like he could have taken the lead down earlier on that lap. Now it's a 3rd, because Joey makes the mistake, but Mateus and Stig have pulled away. Ethan holding back the rest of the field. You see that Jensen and Gold behind. Gold tried to take it too wide. Couldn't take it too wide with Jensen right there. Now Jensen goes wide. Oh, there's contact between the 2 of them there. Gold saves the car. Nearly lost the car right there. Driver behind him, also looking to gain and find an attack path. Can't do it just there. Gold goes out wide. The second gap there between the front 2 and Ethan behind. Massive battle in the back of the pack. Jensen, fast second penalty. That will put him at the back of this train, I believe. Will driver go for the move? Haven't seen that. Jensen defends. And won't let driver have the move just yet. And these 2, they have history at the Red Bull Ring. Remember Porsche Cup as well. Of course. I think they both made mistakes there as well. Ethan's got half second penalty. That's pivotal as Stig looked to the inside of Mateus right there. And he's still there. And this might help Ethan in the long run there if these 2 keep battling. Stig is really trying him around the outside. Mateus has it covered. Stig trying to stay in it but can't do it. The door gets slammed shut. And Mateus is doing all he can to hold this lead right now. And I think the original strategy for Mateus was to let Jensen have it. But of course Jensen dropping back will mean that that plan has gone out the window onto plan B. He's going to try and win this race outright, I imagine. Ethan serves that penalty and doesn't lose time. Oh, Stig nearly loses the car. What a save. What a save from Stig. Manages to keep the car going and keep second position crucially. Does that bring him back into the clutches of Ethan? Not quite. So Mateus, Stig, Ethan, Gold, driver. Then it's Jensen. On board with Jensen right now. Now driver's got the penalty. So that brings Jensen an opportunity to pass. Does he take it this time? You bet he does under braking. Does he gone too deep there? Yes, he has. Goes too deep. Driver follows him off. And that will allow Joey to get past both of them potentially. Jensen all the way off onto the grass. And here come the 2 Brits to get past him on the inside. Jensen, I think he's going to lose both those positions. He's going to try to hang it on the outside. He loses that, and he loses that to Jolk as well. So Jensen has gone there, what, from 5th to 8th, 6th to 8th really, in the process of 2 corners. Meanwhile, at the front, Mateus just keeping his gap to Stig. Mateus on the medium tire. Everyone seems to be on the medium tires here, except for Jolk. Everyone's on the mediums, so it's straight. Uniformity in terms of strategy here. It's pure pace that's winning the day. So the front 3 pulling a gap to the rest of the field. Actually, the front 4, I should say, have pulled a gap to the rest of the field. You know what? Let's see what happened at the beginning of the race start. So we're on board with Ethan right here, and Ethan sees the opportunity, and of course everyone around him goes wide. He comes back up. He's in 2nd place right now. Looking from chase cam, you can see from behind he's ahead of everyone. What does he do? He gets hungry, gets ambitious, tries on the inside of Mateus. A bit too ambitious, I think, with that lunge, but either way, he comes out relatively unscathed. But then of course, all kind of banging wheels with Stig. You see there Mateus able to use that to his advantage, get back in front, and as Stig passes him, everyone else does too. So that's how the start went perfectly for Ethan, but still he's not in a bad place right now. Anything can happen. Stig with the half-second penalty, that will bring Ethan back to him. Ethan was losing him a little bit. Gold is still with Ethan as well, not too far back. Everybody is, they're not in striking distance, but they're within distance where a mistake would bring them into striking distance. Anything can happen at this stage. 34 minutes to go. Joey's also managed to build a gap, so now Joey, Jensen, Jolk, Jeff is from 5th to 8th, driver down to 9th place, Andreo, then Jokost. Mateus 2.4 ahead of the rest of the field. And then Stig, he's behind him. Ethan's made a mistake there. You've got to see what happened to Ethan. What happened to Ethan there? How did he lose that position? He just goes on the grass. I think he must have lost the car there, and he hits some grass, and that's crucial for the championship. Then Ethan loses position. Has he lost focus there for a brief moment? Now he's going to have to rebuild and regain his footing. And again, we haven't had a safety car that's really thrown a spanner in the works. You know, those early safety cars love to change the trajectory of races, but we haven't had that, and this is the first time this season we haven't had that. So of course we can still get one, but now it's a chess match. It's a chess match from early, and the first blunder's been made there by Ethan in the championship game. Yellow flag. It's Mateus! Oh my days! So the 2 championship protagonists have both jammed. What happened there with Mateus? I think we've got to find out, because now Ethan's ahead of him, and that's renewed life, renewed confidence in Ethan. Even the way he's driving seems different. Let's see what happened though with Mateus. He takes the last corner, spins on the curb, loses on the curb, and then round he goes. Stig past, and of course Gold will get past, and Ethan as well. Mateus is down to 4th as things stand. Ethan's got a half-second penalty though, so the opportunity that he's got, he's going to have to take this with both hands. Him and Gold both have half-second penalties. If they had sense, I mean, me personally, I would personally not race him. Just trying to go as fast as I can on my own, because with that penalty you're still going to be ahead of him, ahead of your rival. Stig is all clear out in front though. He has nothing to worry about. Stig going and running his own race. Gold and Ethan serving penalties. Mateus will be back on their case now. Joey serving the penalty behind too. So Mateus, nothing to worry about behind. There he goes. Looked for it there. Didn't quite find it. It's the first battle between these 2 championship rivals. On board with Mateus in the slipstream. Ethan breaking the toe, doing anything he can to keep Mateus at bay. And Mateus, he ran his second and final GT3 race at this track as well. Let's not forget, won his first one at Catalunya. The second one I don't think he got, I think he came 4th in that one. So he does have history here in GCOR. Mateus is on the inside, finds his way to the inside. Ethan tries to square him off, can't do it. Mateus is through. That's a real message sent by the Brazilian. Is Ethan done yet though? We go back on board with the Frenchman. Does he have any reply? He's going to go for it. Of course he's going to go for it. And that is some lunge there, some contact. But Ethan muscles his way back through. He was desperate. You know he wanted that move to get done. Mateus gave him the opportunity and he took it with both hands. Some move that is from Ethan. This is what happens when the title's on the line. Look at how late he was on the brakes. And he takes the position. Just like that. Mateus back up to the podium places, and can he build on this now? It's about getting to gold, and it's about finding an opportunity to build a gap between yourself and your rival. These guys on the same tyres, same predicament. The wear is more or less exactly the same. Ethan's gone wide. Will that hurt his chances? Mateus back in the, has him back in his crosshairs now. Back on board. Ethan's got half-second penalty as well to go along with his troubles. Mateus, does he go to the inside? Hesitates, goes to the outside. Can he get the move done anyway? Oh my days, I think he's going to get it here. Fair play, they're going to be side by side. Mateus brings himself level. Ethan's on the inside though, he's got the advantage. This isn't over yet at all. Ethan back on the inside. Mateus is holding his own on the outside. Still side by side these two go. These guys are really fighting for this championship. But Mateus has the inside and takes the position. And that half-second penalty for Ethan. Is there much he can do at this point in time to come back? He's going to have to wait for his next opportunity. Ethan serves the penalty. And he's back on his way. How much ground has he lost? Is Jensen going to take him on the outside? He is. That's not what he wanted to happen at all. Ethan gets taken on the outside. So Ethan loses the position, has to do everything now to regain that position. That's going to cost him further time to Mateus ahead of him. It will help that Jensen has a half-second penalty, but again, this is not what you're going to want to see, as Mateus is now putting the pace up and getting to gold. And if he gets gold, that's another position gained and another gap between himself and Ethan. Mateus, does he go for it? Is it worth going for it? Goes for it indeed. Yes, he does. Gold tried to cut underneath, but Mateus has got the apex, got the position, and has the momentum. And at the same time, Ethan can't seem to get past Jensen here at all. Ethan looking for a way past, just can't find it, being frustrated here by Jensen. Mateus up to second place, and now can he catch Stig is the question. Stig is 6.6 seconds up the road. All the battling and all the mistakes that went on for Mateus and Ethan and the rest, the penalties that they serve, it's really hurting their chances of victory. Mateus, as it stands, will win the title. But the question is, does Ethan have a reply at this stage? Nearing the halfway point now. Gone past a quarter of this race. Still have 28 minutes to go. We're yet to see the first pit stops either. Everybody is just going with the flow. The tyres are alright, the fuel is alright. You guys, who do you think is going to do well in this, man? Everything's still on the line. And Ethan's got half-second penalty, but he's getting encouragement from Chaconas. You hear him saying, don't give up. And Chaconas knows a lot about these kind of situations where your back's against the wall and you're behind in the championship fight. You have to do everything you can. That's ambitious there, but again, Jensen gave him the opportunity. Jensen gave him the door, showed him the open door, and of course, you're going to enter it. When you need to pick up points, you need to pick up positions, of course you're going to go for the moves. You've got nothing really to lose, and Ethan goes for it, takes the position, but he's got that half-second penalty to serve. That's probably why Jensen even gave him the opportunity in the first place. 1 second now for Ethan, and that's tragic there. Track limits have violated Ethan right there. But let's see that move again though. Again, look at it. He's gaining on Jensen. He's not that close to him though. So maybe Jensen's thinking, I don't need to have all my bases covered. And of course, Ethan sees that and is like, I'm taking that, thank you very much. And just like that, up to 4th, but then straight back down to 5th again because of those penalties. So it's all going on for Ethan here. He's going backwards and forwards now. He's completely lost Jensen. 2.1 seconds. Has to worry about defending now. He's going to have to defend from Joey, the next Panther. 25 minutes to go. Still yet to see any movement in the pit lane. No one's pitted. Nobody in the field has pitted yet. I wonder who will go in first. And this is the major move in the chessboard that I'm talking about, the pit lane. Remember, you have to change tyre compound. It's not just changing tyres in general, it's changing tyre compound. I'm pretty sure I know what everyone's going to do. Everybody's going to go on those mediums, ride them out for as long as they can, and then put the softs on late on. But who's going to make it work? Who's going to take that risk and go a bit earlier than the rest? Of course, now is way too early. But I'm talking about when it gets to like 15 minutes, when it gets to 20 minutes, who's going to take the risk? Jensen's got 1 second penalty. That brings Ethan back in play. So Ethan has to get to Jensen first. Driver's in. Driver's in here. So driver makes that move first. See, I wonder what he's going to choose. Is he going to do softs and then softs again? Let's see what he's going to do here. He's taking a risk. He's taking a gamble. Fuel was added. First big risk of the race so far. Come out on the softs then. So he's going out 25 minutes on the softs. I'm pretty sure he can be in again though. Let's see. Ethan's also got a penalty though, so this doesn't help Ethan either. Then again, half a second versus 1 second is good though, because Joey's got penalty behind him. And remember, Red Bull Ring is that track where penalties are dropping like flies. Everyone gets penalties for track limits here. They're very strict on the track limits, particularly in that middle sector and last sector, and that turn 1. You can't get it wrong. Even an inch too far, pause, and you're getting half a second. Ethan's closing in. It's a bit wide though. We'll see what the stewards have to say about that, but I think it's with this new era of Elite Series competition, these guys are not afraid to push the limits. That's why you see a lot of penalties, I think. These guys are not afraid to push the limits at all and use every single millimetre of track to their advantage to gain time. I think that's why you see so many penalties flying, because when you're pushing the limit that far, you can't be surprised when you do pick up those penalties. But I think that's where our generation went wrong, you know. We didn't take enough risk when it came to pushing it like that. We did kind of at the end, but do you know what I mean? By that time, the generation was kind of fading out. That's what I admire about these generational drivers. Ethan, what a save there. That would have fully ended his championship hopes once and for all there if he lost the car. It's a generational save from Ethan. And again, just has to calm down the nerves and get back into the zone here. Yeah, man, these guys are way faster than we were back in the day. I'll say that for sure. Like, I've said it, man. The competition levels have gone up so much these past couple of seasons, man. To the point where if you're getting points, that's an achievement in itself. I mean, for these guys, man, these guys are levels above, man. And it goes to show how there's very few guys left from. Oh, Ethan's gone! I can't believe this. Is that the end? He's dropped the car. I can't believe it at all. Oh no. Oh man. Ethan drops the car. He's gone. We got to see what happened. Oh, Ethan. What a shame. He's going through turn 3. On the exit, just drops the car, and the car is so sensitive when putting the power down, and he's fallen victim to it there. And that's just the treacherous nature of the Audi rearing its ugly head at the worst possible time for Ethan, man. And he has to hope for a miracle now if he's still going to win this championship. What a shame, man. What a shame. My days, man. And for Mateus, I mean, and Ethan's in then. So that's forced that even Mateus has to offer the condolences, man. But then again, the championship, the race isn't over just yet. But that's forced his hand. He had to pit early and repair damage. So what does he do? What option does he go for? Does he put the softs on here? He's going to repair damage, of course. Add some fuel in that car. But it's straight back to basics, straight back to square one. He's put the softs on there, 20 minutes on the soft tyre, and I don't think that's what he wanted, what he would have wanted to happen. What a shame, man. Jensen has passed Gold in the meantime, so the battle for third position has become a little bit less competitive. As well, to be fair, Ethan will have the advantage in the short run pace, because expect these guys to be pitting soon. That's what I'm saying. Soon these guys will be in. So Ethan will have to conserve tyre. That's the problem. He's gonna have to conserve those tyres. Let's see how Driver's doing. If Driver's doing well, that'll fare good for Ethan. But again, Driver's got very good tyre management. Ethan's got a 3-second penalty as well for cutting pit line. So again, that's going to be even darker for him now. Even more time lost when it comes to the rest of the drivers around him. But then again, he's on those soft tyres, and he's going to have the pace advantage. It's all about, can he tick away at that time? When it comes to Jensen, when it comes to Gold, when it comes to Joey, can he gain back time on those guys? I don't think he's going to be able to get time on all of them, but it's again the pace that you can show when you're on that fresher tyre. Can he use it to his advantage? That's what it's going to be about. Stig has he's led basically this whole race. Has Stig. When Mateus spun out, that's when he took it. Truly seized the lead and has not let off since. Obviously Mateus is closing the gap ever so slightly. It was 6 point something, now it's 5.1. To be fair, Stig's fuel is low. His fuel is low, so that's probably explaining why he's dropping off the pace a little bit. Jensen's got a half-second penalty, so everybody is really trying to go on these mediums, stay on these mediums for as long as they can, and then box. But I think Stig is going to be in either this lap or next lap. So the battle for victory is still very much not yet over. Mateus is gaining back. How much time can he gain back while Stig is fuel saving is an important question. Mateus is just dealing with lap traffic, as Jensen will also be dealing with lap traffic. GCOR moves out of the way and have to let Gold pass as well. So Jensen driving for the Panthers next season, and GCOR will be his teammate. Gold is also going to be at Red Bull Petronas alongside Driver H. Well, Stig, man, we haven't seen him for a while, but he's by no means lost that ability. He still has that ability 100%, as we see. And is he in yet? He stays out again. Stig stays out. Mateus will also stay out, and you can't really blame him for staying out. Ethan setting fastest lap, so Ethan is clearly on the pace. And will that encourage other drivers to box now? Jensen got a bit wide there. I think sure that's going to be a penalty. I mean, I don't know though. It might not be. I don't think it is. So we're looking at that battle for third though, between Gold and Jensen. That's the battle that looks most likely to kick off any second now. Gold staying close, and Jensen now does have a half-second penalty, so that will encourage Gold, and it will bring him into the frame, bring him into the action later on in this lap, and he will have the chance to pass Jensen I'm assuming at the penultimate corner, turn 8. And Gold has the record for the most races in GCOR GT history. He's been here since GT3 Season 2. Longer than most, and he's made starts in every season since then. Also got those wins in GT3 Season 3 for the testing victory at Fuji, and then of course at Autopolis Round 1. Stig is into the pits, and we knew that was coming soon. The fuel was extremely low, really did burn the fuel down, and of course it's going to be soft tyres. So we know that for a fact. Soft tyres are coming on and fuel is going to be topped up, more than topped up. Joey's also pitted. So the question is, where does Ethan come out in relation to these guys? Ethan's tyres don't look bad for now. They don't look that bad. Stig's out. If Joey just coming into the box right now. Can Ethan beat him out here? I doubt it. I doubt Ethan will beat him out here. Joey comes out ahead of Ethan, so that is not a good sign for Ethan's chances right here. We have to look at Stig then, because I'm assuming Mateus may also be coming in soon. Next lap, I assume, will be the lap he goes in. Because Mateus has fuel saved as well, he can go a bit longer on those medium tyres, and that will allow him to fully push on the soft tyres when he does eventually stop. Jensen's in, Gold's in as well, follows him, and Jensen has more fuel, so that will allow Jensen to probably beat out Gold decisively. Joel is also in, he was on the hard tyres during that stint. So I'd imagine Joel also has a lot of pace in the bag, and he could very well take P2 in the championship with a good performance here, especially given what Ethan has gone through. And Ethan, man, it could have been more today. We can't front. J Jeff's in too. Jensen's out the pits already. Out comes Gold too, and Joel as well. But Joel's on the medium tyres. He didn't choose the soft tyres. Joel chose the medium tyres. Gold, in the meantime, out on the softs, 3.2 behind. Jensen has to also navigate his way past Joe Cast as well. Joey and Joel could come out next to each other and say swear. He's got the engine damage. Got the replay. Let's hit the replay. Ah, he's driven in the wall, mate. He's driven in the wall. Nah, Ethan, man. We ain't having that, bro. Ethan, bro, we ain't having that, bro. I get the... I understand the flex, man, but... No SC, man. No SC, bro. We understand the flex, though, man. Mateus 3-second penalty, Stig half-second penalty, so that gives Stig about a 2.5 second advantage on top of the 1.4, 1.6 that he already has. The championship seems done and dusted right now. I mean, Ethan threw everything he could at it, but then at the end of the day, it just wasn't enough. So let's see now, will Mateus be able to catch Stig? Stig in position, and it's 3.9 seconds, 4.1, 4.2, about 4.1, 4.2. So 11 seconds to go, 11 seconds, 11 minutes to go, I should say. 11 minutes, and Mateus has to make up 4 seconds on the Portuguese maestro right here. Two GCOR race winners in two completely different eras, and Stig is racking up the penalties right now. I mean, both of these guys have victories. Their only victory came against the odds. Of course, we all know Stig's victory at Daytona in Elite Season 1. Nobody expected Panther Simsport to be on pace. Joey got pole, Stig took the win. And then, of course, Mateus' win on his first ever start in GT3 Season 2 at Catalunya against... This was Lightning at the peak of his powers, and also Driver was up there in pace too. Everybody was up there in pace come the end of it, but Driver and Lightning were on a different level them seasons there. Mateus came in and defeated them completely against the run of play. Both wins. So these guys know what to do when their back is against the wall. Mateus, though, has a championship to fight for. Never said that before in GCOR history. Mateus is fighting for a championship, and it's the Audi League Championship. Stig isn't fighting for that championship, but just fighting for the bragging rights, fighting for the reputation, and fighting for the title of race winner. Mateus already has 2 wins this season. One last week at Trial Mountain, also one at Watkins Glen. Has those wins in the bag. Stig can't say the same. This is the first time he's turned up in Audi League. But imagine that, to turn up and just get the victory. To let everyone know you still have what it takes to cross that line in first. And we saw signs of that in qualifying when Stig set that lap that was good enough for P3. So we know he has the ability. Mateus is gaining again though. 1.3 seconds as it stands. Jensen still in third, 8.2 behind. Gold is fourth, 6 seconds behind Jensen. Then it's Joey, then it's Joke. J Jeff in the last point paying spot at the moment, with Driver 7.7 back, and Driver with front damage and tyres ailing. Mateus is closing in. Look at that there, fastest lap as well, 118.3. Really sending that message to Stig that I'm there and I'm ready to get you if I need to. Within a second now is Mateus. Does Stig defend this? I mean, for Mateus as well, do you attack? Because if this goes catastrophically wrong for Mateus, his dance is done potentially. Well, not really, but he puts his title hopes in jeopardy potentially if it goes seriously wrong. When I say seriously, I mean seriously wrong, like in a big way. But that's about catching him. One thing is to get someone, the next thing is to overtake them. Red Bull Ring, there's a lot of overtaking opportunities, but, and to be honest, we haven't seen much in the way of incidents at the track today in terms of collisions. It's more just unforced errors that have been the undoing of certain drivers at certain stages. We've seen errors from Mateus, we saw errors from Ethan. Mateus just made less in the end. He has a chance here to get him. Does he go from way back? Opts to stay behind him. Puts the bumper to the back of him as well, just as a warning sign, just to let him know. Stig goes defensive. Mateus forced to the outside for turn 3. Who's going to get the lead when we get out of turn 3? Mateus on the outside and Stig covering off. Mateus trying to cut underneath, and I think, has he done it there to get better traction? Almost. He's found his way to the inside. Stig has to respect it. They collide, they make contact. The pair of them go together side by side. Downhill braking. Stig favoured on the outside, has the confidence, has the speed, but does he have the position? No, he doesn't. Mateus has it for now. Stig back on the inside. He's not done yet. Stig finding his way through, nudging his way through, finding the space that he needs and getting that position back. Mateus back on the inside, and these guys are fighting tooth and nail for this victory. 6 minutes to go, and Stig somehow survives for now. Into the final sector, Mateus looking for room, looking for an exit plan. He's going to have to try and find it on another occasion. Great fighting right here. Very similar to how Joke and Rawscope were fighting back in GT3 Season 3. Remember that last lap battle? There, Chacona's had that on commentary. One of the greatest last laps we've ever seen in this league. I mean, Mateus back on the inside though. He's not trying to settle this on the last lap, trying to settle this right now. Squares him off completely. Stig stays on the gas. Oh my days, it nearly went all left for Mateus right there. Managed to keep his foot in it. And Mateus now has the lead. Brave stuff there from the Brazilian. Is Stig done yet though? Does he go for the dive bomb? He's very late there. Mateus holds his nerve and holds the position. That is how you make a move. That's a championship defining move there. I think the championship might have been decided with that one right there. Let's see what happened. Mateus finds his way to the inside, gets it, and then you see him all the way to the outside, and then a little bit of contact there between the two of them, a little bit squirrel on the exit. Go on board with Stig. And Stig is behind. Does he go for the move? Extremely late on the brakes. Was there a bit of contact there, a bit of tap on the back? Either way, Mateus survives it and has now taken the lead from Stig. And the gap is decent, but then again, Mateus is nearing lap traffic. Will that slow him down? Will that hinder his progress and hinder his escape plan as Stig tries to pursue him down? Remember though, Stig's soft tyres are a bit older than Mateus' soft tyres. Mateus on his way. Has to clear GCOR, has to clear Andreo. How quickly can he do it? GCOR respects it. And now Mateus has put a car between himself and Stig. Mateus with the advantage here in the final 4 minutes, and this is where the pressure starts to build for Mateus. I mean, he's been in a situation where he's won titles, but what about this one, Audi League? What are the emotions like behind the car? I mean, I felt emotions when it's time for a race victory, but never a championship like this. So I can only imagine. Look at this, Stig is going for it though. He's really gunning for it, trying to find his way back, and he's actually closing back. He's gaining time. GCOR's got past Andreo in the meantime with all of that. So the question is now, can Stig get past GCOR quickly so he can get back to Mateus? If he can use the slipstream of GCOR to help power him through. Don't know if he'll be able to, but for Mateus, man. Oh, Stig! Nearly loses the car, keeps it. Andreo doesn't though. Andreo into the wall. Front damage, no engine damage on that car. Front damage on the car, but no engine damage. We continue racing. I don't think we'll even be able to have a safety car at this point. I think it's a bit too late for it. But Mateus then 2.5 minutes. There goes GCOR. And that's one way for traffic to clear up then. So that helps Stig. But he's 2 seconds down the road. GCOR's beached in the grass right there. Has to find a safe place to rejoin. Mateus then 2.2 seconds clear. And again, I say it. What are the emotions feeling like as he gets near to Ethan, his championship rival? And it seems that the championship long over right now. What are the emotions like for Mateus then? It's about 2 more laps then. 3 more laps, I would say. No, 2 more laps. 2 more laps of racing for Mateus, and it's him against his mentality. It's a mental battle from here now. I mean, I personally don't know, but I'm speaking from those who I've spoken to, who have fought for championships and who have come out on the right side of it, of that fight, on the victorious side, on the winning side. You have to get it right. Just don't think about anything else. But Mateus knows what it's like to win the championship. And going into Audi League, back in the booth, I assume that's what he says. He's going to have the bragging rights. Mateus then just getting past the lap traffic, and it's a final lap now for the Brazilian. Just immense focus now, and what a championship this has been for Mateus as well, man. 3 wins on the year, 3 wins out of 6. He's won half the races this season, and the thing is with Mateus, when he hit the front, you pretty much knew there was no catching him, no one was stopping him, and that rings true yet again in this race. Hits the front, had that mistake, had that slip up, but righted those wrongs very quickly, and that allowed him to get back. He retained his calmness, he retained his serenity, and entered plan B, engaged with plan B, took up plan B, and executed plan B in his best possible way. Jeff takes the final points paying spot, takes 7 for Mateus now. The emotions are starting to come through then for Mateus at the track where he completed in his second GCOR GT race. Mateus has gone from commentator to champion. Mateus across the line, and he's taking it all in. He's won the championship. Audi League champion Mateus wins at the Red Bull Ring. That's a great title win for Mateus. He takes first position, Stig takes second, Jensen will take third, will he take third? Here comes Gold though. Gold might take it off him here. He's going to keep on to it. No, he doesn't. He loses it in the end. He loses it in the end. Gold takes third, Jensen, then Joel, then Joey, Jeff, Ethan, driver. Andrea will finish 10th. Joe Cast finishing 11th. But Mateus is the Audi League champion. What a drive from Mateus. Champion's drive from the commentator. Boy, does he know what he's doing. Fair play. What an Audi League it has been. And what a driver we are seeing here. Mateus with his 3rd victory in the Audi League. What an action-packed race as well, man. All sorts of things happen, all sorts of twists and turns, as we said. And there's the final result then. Mateus winning from Stig. Gold also on the podium. Jensen 4th. Joke 5th. Joey 6th. Then it's Jeff, Ethan, driver Andrea, Joe Cast. So the question is then, we know Mateus has won the championship. Has Joke done enough to take Ethan for second? Or has Ethan held on to second place here? Let's find out quickly. 5th position is 2 points. I don't think that's enough. Yeah, it's not enough. Ethan holds on to second place in the championship. Joke will take 3rd in the championship. And I think that also means that Cam holds on to 4th. Driver will be 5th, and then 6th will be Jeff. Or will it be Jensen? Jensen or Jeff has taken it. Obviously the championship will be confirmed once everything is sorted out with regards to the standings and the updated race results. But crazy race we have seen today. Congratulations to everyone who raced in Audi League, man. Many drivers turned up, and it was a spectacle, a great spectacle to behold. And of course, this was all in the run up to GCOR GT Elite Season 3, man. 2 weeks to go. Special announcement coming next week. That's going to be a hell of an announcement, man. I'm telling you, you're not going to You're not going to want to miss that one. 21st of August. Make sure you are there. 21st of August when the announcement's made. And it's the 22nd. So 22nd of August, not the 21st. 21st of August, you see the liveries and all that coming through. 4th of September, make sure you're there. GCOR GT Elite Season 3, Round 1, Auto Polis. You already know where we're going to be. Follow the Instagram, follow the TikTok. Shout out to everyone that joined, man. Shout out to everyone that racing. Join the Discord server. You know the rest. History videos coming soon. All sorts of videos coming soon, man. Check out the new intro, the new trailer that we just posted today. And yeah, man, thank you for everyone for making this Audi League season so special, man. Brilliant way to kick off the new campaign and get back into the groove of GCOR GT. Now, thank you all, man. Thank you all for watching as well, man. Make sure you subscribe as well. We're getting close to 200 subscribers. It's getting serious, man. But yeah, man. Thanks to everyone, man. Congratulations to Mateus. And we'll see you guys in 2 weeks' time when the GCOR GT Elite Series returns. Been a pleasure. I'll see you next time.